they were in their crib. So they understand that thing can get me what I want. I still get what I need, but I really want that want. And so we started at age 7 because we want to start to rearrange how children feel about interacting with money, that they can become financial team players in the household. So that families, which I believe are businesses that have revenues and expenses and goals and so forth, so families can come together with their children. What is our savings goal this year? What is our philanthropic goal this year? What are we going to support? What kind of business can we create as a family? So money, starting with age 7 and probably even younger, is an opportunity for families to come together and strengthen their bonds, as opposed to we're arguing that someone passed away, we don't know where the will is. This baby wanted me to have the pearls. We wanted financial education, and strengthening the bonds within families lowers the emotional chaos and the yelling regarding this very powerful currency.
All right. Last question coming from Michael.
I think it's great what you're doing, and I used to teach entrepreneurship for a number of years. I was just wondering, what are some of the types of businesses that the children have started?
Oh, so Dante Stewart _Av, which is an online platform that curates artists in creating revenue streams for their art. I think of Russell Theron. Roland met him briefly because he won the American Heart Association Accelerator, won $50,000. He created an app because he became diabetic, created an app that could detect the glucose levels in their blood. I think of Monica Sayome, who's now 26 years old, just purchased her multifamily home or building in the Bronx, is a real estate investor and a realtor. And I'm so proud of them because they absorbed everything that we taught at World of Money. By the way, we're the leading provider of 120 immersive classroom hours of financial education, including ethics, Mandarin Chinese, and Excel spreadsheets. So, these children, those are just some of the examples. These children grabbed this information and started applying to their life. And also, we have many children who live 5 miles away from Wall Street, didn't even know a career in financial services even existed. We have Garrett, who's working on Wall Street. He didn't even know that financial services even existed. So when we have, as a community, these conversations regarding pipeline, the pipeline for us at World of Money in exposing our children, it started at age 7 when we take them to the NASDAQ or the Federal Reserve, and they understand the flow of money throughout their communities, the society, as well as the world.
All right. Folks get more information. Where do they go?
worldofmoney.org. And on May 1, we're having for women a Born Rich global conversation about money. We have experts from South Africa, from Ghana, from the United States, beaming in to inspire women so that we can all, of course, men are welcome. And we're going to have a seminar or a forum for men in June so that we can all hit the reset button regarding our relationship with money. Thank you so much.
All right, Sabrina Lamb, thank you so very much. All right, folks, the new Netflix comedy, Dad, Stop Embarrassing Me, is inspired by the real-life relationship between Jamie Foxx and his daughter, Corinne, who also serves as the show's executive producer. I caught up with co-stars Portia Coleman and Jonathan Kite, who told me what it was like on being on the set with the comedy legends, David Alan Grier and Jamie Foxx. Roland Unfiltered. Yes, Portia, you didn't know I was going to be here today.
How funny. No, I did not. I love it.
Indeed. Jonathan, how you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing great. Portia and I were texting late last night.
He was jamming on the gram, too.
I was jamming on Instagram. She had no idea I was going to be chatting with her today. Glad to have both of y'all here. Let's get right into it. Portia, how do you deal with being the ignorant daughter of David Alan Grier?
The ignorant? I thought
being the daughter of the ignorant father, David Alan Grier.
You know what? Listen, it's like, the apple don't fall from the tree sometimes because, that is our father. So there's certain moments in this show where you're going to really feel like, no, she didn't. No, he didn't. But then you realize, oh, that's why they all family. Because he's the matriarch of the family. So it was amazing playing alongside David Alan Grier because he is iconic. Him and Jamie Foxx on In Living Color is like nothing you can ever, recreate because of their chemistry. But now watching them play father and son and the dynamic of the sister and then the boyfriend and then the daughter, it was just incredible to watch that dynamic. But, I don't feel like I'm ignorant. I'm smart. I'm educated. And I just have little moments when it's like, oh, okay, I should have known that, but I didn't. I guess a blonde moment, if you want to say.
Little moments, as we call them. Got it. Jonathan, first of all, to be in the mix with all these different type of people, just provide what that experience was like on set, being in this combustible mix.
I mean, personally, I've been friends. Portia and I've been friends many, many, many years. Jamie and I have been friends many, many, many years. And to do a sitcom with people that you love and respect, but that you're actually friends with is not, I mean, I think there's an idea that people are just know each other in Hollywood, but that's not the case. So to finally get on set with people that you have an actual previous relationship with, that you care about and you spend time with, is a dream come true. Now, professionally, it's unbelievable because everybody on the show is so multi-talented in so many ways. And to bring like a collection of these people, I mean, it feels like the Avengers, right? So it's like everybody can do everything. And so when you get us together, I mean, it really is like the perfect starting five.
Yeah.
And obviously there were lots of, first of all, it's a sitcom, but I'm sure at some point somebody had to say, cut, enough with the laughing. My goodness. Look, come on. We got to get some work done.
Oh, yeah.
That
happened.
It was working. Yeah, it happened. But then we knew, that we always try to bust each other up because if we were able to make somebody else laugh in the scene and they, and they weren't on camera for it, then we knew that was the take. That was it.
Oh, so many moments. I remember like one episode when, Jamie's in one of his characters and he has this boombox that's a backpack. So when he walks on set, you think he's carrying a backpack, but it's a whole boombox. And next you know, he presses play and the boombox is just blasting music. And one day he started playing Proud Mary by Tina Turner. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, I'm inspired. I'm doing my Tina and I hit it. Next Jamie busts right in. I'm telling you, and I have the footage. Like once the show comes out, we can release all this behind the scenes footage that we have. He went into full Ike Turner mode and we are just right in the middle of, I'm choreography and all. So to answer your question, there are so many moments that we have off camera that brought this to life. When you're seeing action and roll, we were already doing something in between where we just fell into it so organically. Because again, we are all friends and family in real life.
So Jonathan, did you hop into that dance?
Yeah, I played an audience member. I played a Tina Turner fan, a Tina fan, and who was just like,
yep. He hit us with his signature. It's like the arms. His arms are signature.
Yeah. I call it the bobblehead. But yeah, I mean, the fact that we were able to sort of have those performances for each other, I mean, that's the thing. I think we entertain each other so much. And the fact that we're able to bring that to a show, I think, is what makes it so entertaining.
I would also venture, Portia, that because of COVID, because of what it forced productions to do, that frankly people became even closer than normal because you had to be locked in. I mean, I say the same way with my show. I mean, you have no choice but to sort of be this nucleus as a result of shooting this during all the COVID protocols.
Without question. I mean, we were testing like every other day on the set. We would be in full blown, David Allen had the headgear on. We had to have masks. They were mandatory. Some of us, wore gloves. It was like they were going all out to make sure we were super safe. And when we took them off to actually start a scene, it's like, oh, wow, that's what you were actually doing underneath them. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna give a different reaction now because I actually see what you're doing because it's hard. Imagine a face shield and a mask and you're delivering dialogue like this and you're trying to rehearse like that. So we were definitely forced to, I think, overwork and to really show each other what we were capable of without having a million people on set. There were no friends on set. It was all of the people that were there working and the COVID team. That's it. And everything else was all digital on Zoom. Even our run-throughs were on Zoom. And it was crazy, but we got through it. And to watch the show come to life how it did is absolutely incredible.
And I dare say, Jonathan, again, that because there are no outside influences, it's just the folks working on the project, which is different from other projects.
Yeah, I mean, it was a real bonding experience. You know, we were sort of going through this together in an incredibly unique and original way, because obviously nothing like this has ever happened before. But the fact that I think that we obviously have the backbone of Jamie Foxx, the stories with his daughter, the relationship, the legendary relationship between him and David Alan Grier. I mean, I think I think there was a lot of faith that we all had in each other, that this is going to be funny and that we are really good barometers for one another, because if we can make each other laugh, I feel like the world's going to have a blast watching the show.
Yeah, because these are real stories. You know, it's real stories. Corinne has this real, every story almost that you're seeing on the show happened between her and Jamie. And you're like, oh my God, he didn't really do that, did he? And she's like, he did. That happened. I'll tell you how old I was, where we were. So we're just bringing their own dynamic to life. And it's beautiful just to watch it play out.
All right. Well, Jonathan, I appreciate it. Portia, you know you owe me. We got a ticket next time I'm in LA.
I know, for sure, for sure. Roland, you're the best. Love you so much. Roland Martin.
Love you as well, darling. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Look forward to the show. Have a good one. All right, Dad, Stop Embarrassing Me. You can watch it now on Netflix. All right, to my panel, I certainly appreciate it. It has been an absolutely crazy, unbelievable week. Of course, Tuesday, Derek Chauvin found guilty. He'll be sentenced in 8 weeks. And, of course, then, of course, we had the case of Ma'Khia Bryant out of Columbus, Ohio. Happened the same day, covering that. It has been just one thing after the other. I think I would dare say, Candace, I think folk are really looking to a quiet respite this weekend. Then, of course, last night, so many of us were shocked by the news of the death of Shock G, of course, and also known as Humpty Hump, of course, with the group Digital Underground. And so, man, talk about, losing him, losing so many others recently, Black Rob, DMX, you name it. I do want to play this here, man. This was this unbelievable interview that was done where he was talking about Shock G was talking about the sound. You know, people often make a mistake when they make a mistake when we talk about hip-hop artists as if they're not smart, as if they're not musical geniuses. But listen to Shock G break down these incredible artists. Listen to this.
Humpty Hump and Slick Rick rhyme from the nasal palate. Nas rhymes from the back of his throat. Biggie is a swinger. He swings like a horn player over jazz. B-I-G-P-O, P-P-A, no info for the D-E-A. He put more emphasis on the He's just spelling his name. But the flow, vicious. Pac, on the other hand, I think Tupac pulled from Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I don't know when it is that we're gonna make it to the mountaintop. But one day, all the children will be able to play together. All the children, it's like pouring those words out because you mean it. And that's why, I never had a father figure, but I was raised by the thugs and the drug dealers. That's why I love that singing that Pac was doing and his stuff. Humpty Hump and Slick Rick rhyme from the nasal.
Absolutely musical genius, dead at the age of 57.
He played multiple instruments.
Xavier, Candace, Michael, go.
Yeah, Shock G played multiple instruments. He played multiple characters. MC Blowfish, Humpty Hump, Piano Man, Packet Man. Shock G was an extremely talented artist and producer, and it's a big loss for hip hop in a week of hip hop. DMX gave it to you. Black Rob made us go like whoa, and Shock G did what you like.
Candace.
The stage presentations and what he did, just in terms of the nose and the glasses and everything that he did, he was really a marketing genius. And what's amazing about all these people, you and I have been alive long enough to know of the time when they said rap was just going to be a passing of phase, and certain artists were going to just be passing. But these people stayed, and they're going to stay. And they put that song on, It puts you at a time. It takes you back. And that's when you know you're a good artist, when somebody can just transport you to another time. And that's what all these artists have done for us who we've lost so recently. They transported us back and just always make you feel good about yourself to see and see who you are, just to see them on stage. Amazing. It's a shame that we lost them. It's so young. So young. 57 is young.
Michael, final comment.
Yeah, this is a big loss. I talked about it on my show last night. I remember when Sex Package came out. I remember Digital Underground, 1989, 1990. Remember the Humpty Dance, all that stuff, Do What You Like. I remember 1993, I Get Around, Tupac. And Tupac was with the Digital Underground before he went solo. So, yeah, it's a big loss, man. He's a real part of hip-hop history also. Very talented brother. And I think the Humpty character kind of overshadowed everything else that he did, but yeah, this is a big loss.
Indeed, Shock G, folks, dead at the age of 57, and so that is certainly a huge loss right there. So we'll end the show on that note, folks. We certainly appreciate all that y'all do supporting what we do here at Roland Martin Unfiltered. Y'all can support us by joining our Bring the Funk fan club. You can give us via Cash App, $RM Unfiltered, Venmo.com/RM Unfiltered, PayPal.me/R Martin Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland@RolandSMartin.com. And of course, you can send the money over to New Vision Media, 1625 K Street Northwest, Suite 400, Washington, D.C., 2006. Tomorrow, I'm going to be speaking to the Dallas-Fort Worth alumni chapter of Florida A&M University. They sent me the gear. Come on, sent me the gear. So yeah, be rocking the Rattlers colors tomorrow. So looking forward to chatting with the DFW chapter of Florida A&M. And so can't wait to chat with y'all tomorrow, folks. That is it for me. Yes, I'm rocking my throwback Houston Rockets colors. Yeah, I like that. I like it. That's the one I grew up on. So that's what we see right there. Start the thing over, y'all. Y'all started the list, the chart list. Look, these folks pay, so start it over. You flash it too early. Folk want to see their names, so start the playlist over. We always end the show on Friday, showing you the names. There you go. Y'all starting too early again. I don't know when y'all gonna learn that. So here we go. Thank you. There you go. So those are the charter members of our Bring the Funk fan club, the people who have joined since we launched September 4th, 2018. And so we appreciate all of y'all's support. If you don't see your name, send us an email. We'll be sure to add it. Folks, I'll see y'all on Monday. Holla!